Hello and welcome to the channel. Welcome to a brand new series or series adjacent video here on the channel. TEW 2020 predicts pay-per-views. If you've been on the channel before, you know I got my TEW predicts other series where we look at particular superstar, gaze into their future, what may to come. As the Superstar edition, this is the pay-per-view edition we're going to try out, where TEW will predict the pay-per-view this episode of choice, of course, Extreme Rules, the upcoming WWE Premium live event. The next one, which hopefully will be good. Pretty standard format. I put the card into TEW 2020. I have not set any winners, and now we will go through the card, talk about it, and the AI will say who is going to win. And at the end, we'll go over all the AI's predictions. We'll go over all mine as well. Why won't we? And then every time we come back, we can just compare, who did better, me, with the knowledge of the actual storyline heading into it, or the AI saying this one or that one and flipping a coin. God, I hope I can do better than the AI, but God knows the randomness of it all. Oh well. So yes, Extreme Rules. Welcome to the channel if you're new, by the way. And without further ado, let's jump into Extreme Rules. 6 matches set for the Premium Live event. God knows what order they're going to be on in the show. I put them in an order here. Don't know if that'll be the order to go in the show, but first of all, kicking off things with the six-man tag match. The good old Donnybrook match at that. The Brawling Brute, Sheamus, Ridge Holland, and Butch taking on Imperium, Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, and Giovanni Vinci. It's going to be a hard-hitting affair, you can say that at least. God, Gunther and Sheamus alone is hard-hitting, but then you throw in Ridge and Butch, and Ludwig and Giovanni, and God, they're just going to hit the hell out of each other, aren't they? In the end, good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. I'm gonna go with the Brawling Brutes. Imperium have been coming out on top pretty much every time. Yeah, so give the Brawling Brutes the win in this 6-man tag match. Maybe you can, lead that into Sheamus, Gunther again, because banger after banger after banger after banger. So yeah, I'm going to go Brawling Brutes win, and TW is going for a Brawling Brutes win as well. Going with a victory for the Brawling Brutes. It says in this good old-fashioned Donnybrook match, I said it to that, it says no DQ, but it's a good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. It says that Butch will pin Giovanni Vinci with a bitter end. I try not to pay too much attention to segment rating. Remember, that's all based around who made the mod, what they think of the people. But still, main point, TW and me both predicting a Brawling Brutes victory in the good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. Before next up, we have the SmackDown Women's title match here. As probably be later in the card, I would guess. Liv Morgan, Ronda Rousey. Liv Morgan cashing in Money in the Bank at Money in the Bank to beat Ronda. Because the Women's Money in the Bank briefcase, I don't know, becomes a werewolf if you hold it past midnight of Money in the Bank. Jesus, God knows. Liv Morgan beating Ronda. Ronda not too happy. Liv beating Ronda again. Ronda definitely not happy. Ronda unsure if little Livy can get extreme. And Liv showing that she can in recent weeks. God, that table jump she did on Lacey Evans. But can she do it when it matters? Extreme Rules, Liv Morgan, Ronda Rousey, SmackDown Women's Championship on the line. Can Liv Morgan beat Ronda for a 3rd time? Or will Ronda finally beat Liv, put her in her place, as she would say, and win back her SmackDown Women's title? I'm going to go for Liv Morgan. I think it will be a hardcore match. In the end, I'm going to go for Liv Morgan. I'm going to go for Ronda Rousey underestimating Liv, and Liv coming out on top and keeping a hold of that SmackDown Women's Championship. Will the game agree? Let's find out. I predict Liv Morgan. TEW 2020 predicts Ronda Rousey will come out on top with an armbar in the end of this Extreme Rules match and win back her SmackDown Women's title. Us and me and TW disagreeing pretty quickly here. They're going with Ronda Rousey on top. I'm going Liv Morgan. Interesting. I think this could go either way. Ronda could win, but I'm going Liv. I didn't say earlier, but of course, let me know your predictions in the comments down below. Intrigued to see what you think. If you agree with me, do you agree with TW? Do you agree with neither of us? Let me know. As we continue to roll things forward here. Next up in game, we have set the ladder match for the Raw Women's Championship. Bayley versus Bianca Belair. Bianca winning the title at Mania. Bayley returning at SummerSlam after Bianca and Becky's fight. You know, the ladder match. Damage Control definitely get involved. Io and Dakota. Alexa and Asuka will get involved then as well, I assume. In the end, it will come down to just Bayley and Bianca. Ladder match. In the end, I'm going to go... I'm going to go with Bayley wrapping and tying Bianca's braid around like a lower rung of the ladder so she can't properly get up. Bayley climbing to the top and pulling down that Roman style. I'm going to go with a Bayley win. Damage Control, get all the gold. Come out on top. Yeah, Bianca's had a good run since Mania. But drop it now to Bayley. Because Damage Control are just really good, aren't they? That's what I'd go with. But what does TEW think? Does it think that Bianca Belair keeps a hold of her title? Or does it think that Bayley will come out on top? Let's have a look. I have gone for Bayley. TEW has gone for Bayley as well. Me and TEW agree again. We've both gone for a Bayley victory here in the ladder match for the Raw Women's title. Yeah, I think it makes sense. Bayley win. I could see Bianca winning. I'm not opposed to that. I like Bianca. But we'll see. I'm going to go for Bayley win. Damage Control. Get into it all the gold. And TEW agrees. How very lovely of them. As then, let's continue to roll things along. Next up with the strap match. It's Drew McIntyre and Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross returning, setting his sights on Drew and the Universal titles to a lesser extent. But Drew, you know, Karrion Kross saying he was tossed aside. Drew was the chosen one. You know, he meant to bring balance to the force and all that. Saying he was chosen and he was tossed aside. But now, one-on-one strap match. Intense. I've set it up as a pinfall strap match. That's what it sounds like. It might be a four corners touch, the corners job, but who knows. Karrion Kross, Drew McIntyre, strap match. Oh god, I'm gonna go. This is somewhat tough. God, who am I gonna go with? Let me think about it for a minute. Karrion Kross and Drew. Karrion Kross is one of his big first match back, honestly. But Drew. God, I'm going to go with Drew. I'm going to go with Drew. I won't bet against him. I won't. I think Karrion Kross could win another tight match. I think there's a lot of tight matches here go either way. But I am going to go Drew here in the strap match. Oh, God. Does TEW agree or does TEW disagree? Let's find out. Strap match. Drew versus Karrion Kross. I've gone Drew. Total Extreme Wrestling has also gone for Drew with a future shock DDT, it says in the end. Not even a Claymore. A DDT, I guess he pulls him in close with the strap and then gets him with the DDT for the 1, 2, 3. We've both gone for a Drew McIntyre win. I think it could go to Kross. Easily. I think it very easily could go to Kross. But putting my money on Drew. Putting my money on Drew here. As me and TEW agree on a third match out of 4. Jesus. Maybe we'll disagree on the last 2. First up with the I Quit match. Edge versus Finn Balor. Finn Balor, I Quit match. Judgment Day at ringside. Edge, no support. Probably find some in the form of Ray. And AJ as well. AJ might turn and join Judgment Day, but maybe not. Depends what side of that you fall on as well. Oh, God. Tough. Oh. God. Edge versus Finn. I don't see Edge saying I quit is the thing. I don't see Finn saying either. But I really don't see Edge saying it. So I'm going to go with an Edge win purely because I don't think that man's quitting. I just don't think he's gonna. You know, Judgment Day could try and cheat, pull a Randy on John Cena. Was it Randy on John Cena where he played the voice recording? Might be Wade Barrett Cena or something. Oh well. Yeah, but I'm going to go an Edge win here in the I Quit match. But does Total Extreme Wrestling agree or disagree? Let's find out. I Quit match. Edge versus Finn Balor. Who will come out on top? I go Edge. Total Extreme Wrestling also goes Edge with a spear to force him into saying I quit. Which is a strategy, I suppose. Must have been a really good spear. Jesus. Both going with the Edge win here in the end over Finn Balor. In his I Quit match, Judgment Day. Not happy about that, you have to assume, but who cares? Who cares? Ray comes out, he finally hits his son in the face. Big pop for a father hitting their child, maybe. Edge win. Edge win at Extreme Rules. Leaving just one match. Oh, God, me and Total Extreme Wrestling disagree on one result so far. Has me a little worried for the last match, but we will move, won't we? And last, but certainly not least, is the Fight Pit. Oh, God, love a Fight Pit. Haven't seen the Fight Pit much. Always a banger. Always a banger. Daniel Cormier, special guest ref as well. Matt Riddle versus Seth Rollins. It's got very, very, very personal, and even all those veries still feels like I'm understating it between Seth and Riddle. God. But who will come out on top in the Fight Pit? It's Matt Riddle's playground. Maybe that plays a part, you know. His speciality. His kind of match. Seth, not afraid of getting extreme, obviously. He's gone hardcore. God knows how many Hell in a Cell matches he's been at this point, but still. Seth versus Matt. I'm going to go for a Matt Riddle win. I think in the Fight Pit, in his surroundings, I think he gets the win. You know, Seth's had a win, he's had a win, and they can have another banger, can't they? Banger after banger after banger, as Sheamus would say. So I'm going for a Matt Riddle victory. But what will TEW go for? Total Extreme Wrestling. Will they disagree for the second time, or will they agree once again? Let's find out. Seth Rollins, Matt Riddle in the Fight Pit, Daniel Cormier, former UFC superstar and champion, as the special guest referee. In the end, Total Extreme Wrestling is going for Seth Rollins. We're disagreeing on this. A massive ripcord knee in the Fight Pit is the prediction here, as Total Extreme Wrestling is going for a Seth win. It's another disagreement. A second disagreement. Interesting. Seth could win. He could, but I'm going for Matt here. I think Matt picks up the win in his match, the Fight Pit. Ignore the opening two things. You have to have other stuff on the card. It didn't reach the length. I'm learning for future episodes to bring down the length of the event as well when I do it, but still, this didn't. So yeah, AJ had to fight Montez Ford off camera, and Triple H and John Cena scattered for half an hour, which I can only assume was magical. But yes, myself and Total Extreme Wrestling both going for the Brawling Brutes over Imperium. I go for Liv Morgan. Total Extreme Wrestling goes for Ronda Rousey. We both go for Bayley. We both go for Drew. We both go for Edge. I go for Matt Riddle. And Total Extreme Wrestling goes for Seth Rollins. But that is what I predict. That is what Total Extreme Wrestling predicts. What do you predict? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know your predictions for Extreme Rules. Obviously, including this is not if the White Rabbit is here. Let me know. Do you think the White Rabbit's showing up in Extreme Rules? Who do you think it's going to be? God, Bray Wyatt, isn't it? It's got to be, hasn't it? Hasn't it? It has to be after everything. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I hope you're excited too. Let me know your predictions. Let me know your thoughts, theories, whatever you want in the comments down below related to Extreme Rules or anything else. Leave a like if you have enjoyed. I hope you have. And subscribe for more. Probably do one of these for all premium live events in WWE and AEW. Maybe the big ones in Impact as well. Maybe. No promises. But still, that is it. Hope you've enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and as always, I just want to say a very special thank you for watching.